Hey folks, how you living? It's Eric Lima here. You're watching another episode of EML77 TV, episode 269. Before I get started, I did 5 episodes ago on episode 264. I did a tribute to Sears Auto Center, Dartmouth Sears Auto Center, I should say, and I mentioned a lot of workers' names that work with my father. I forgot to mention one name, and I apologize for this one, John Baptista. Hope you're watching this, sir. And my father did play a humongous impact on your life. You got remarried and you have a good life, and I do sincerely apologize. So, John Baptista, I mentioned every name that I've known I could think of, and all of a sudden I forgot John Baptista. So John, I hope you're watching this and forgive me. I just realized it, and I made a promise I will mention you on my next video, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of my father's life over at Sears Auto Center, and I will make sure I will tell him you said hi. What I want to talk about today is miserable people on the internet, and ever since the dawn of the internet, ever since the start of the internet, a lot of times and now it's increased more, a lot of online bullying has been happening. Along with some hating for absolutely no reason. There's some people who are such cowards that they refuse to show pictures of their real selves up and sometimes people can get very annoying here on the internet. As you know, if you've been with me since 2011 here on YouTube, when I first started my first YouTube channel, on the first YouTube channel, as you know, in the years 2016 and 2017, I've been harassed by trolls because of association with a friend of mine that they didn't like, and that friend of mine was feuding with someone else who is harassing a friend of his from New York. And since then, it's a whole eBay drama situation. You don't need to know names of the players and all that. I know it, and I'm sure you guys probably know it by now if you watch my old channel. But so far, this channel has been troll-free, and I blocked out the potential trolls that would end up possibly harassing my channel. That's the reason. One of the reasons why I did open up a second channel here on YouTube is just in case that these miserable people try to take down my channel because of association. I mean, just like, it's really, 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 and they think it's a joke and everything else, but it's starting to get annoying. And so it started to get annoying back then, but they refused to let up until after 2018. The person who started the whole crap says, "I'm done with it. Go on, move on, and I'm moving on, and forgive me and all that." So I forgave the person, move on. So I decided, well, I'm going to open up a new channel just in case anyways, and that's what I'm doing right here, right now. I read a tweet from Pickle Boy, or Pickle Dad, about how, on the archive tweets that he has, there's a lot of people flagging them in hopes to get him and his girlfriend off of the internet. And there's a lot of people that are planning to get off the internet and all that, and actually, a lot of people wanting other folks to get off the internet because they are miserable in every way possible. People hate on celebrities. They want celebrities off the internet. And it's ridiculous. And they did try to do that to me a couple of years ago here on YouTube. I explained the story and everything else. It's like, why? Here's my question to all those who've been hating and trolling and all that. If your life is that miserable, why are you taking your anger out? Why are you taking it out on those who have the good life? We're not better than you. I'm never better than anybody. All right, I never was perfect. I mean, I'm having a good life, but I'm not perfect either. I make mistakes nowadays, and just we all do. We're all human beings. We go through some stuff. We go through some things in life, and sometimes we can handle them, sometimes we can't. So I don't know why you're taking your anger out on us, and that's one thing. People, if your life's that miserable, go bug someone else, or go do something significant with your life. Go do something constructive with your life. Don't go out and just be grumpy at other people, including celebrities and all that, just because you're miserable that your life sucks. All right. there's times in my life that it doesn't suck. My life does not suck sometimes, and sometimes it does. And you feel like, I have those days, but I decide not to go. I refuse to spread negativity out on the internet, especially here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I refuse to spread negativity. And, and also, I don't, some of these haters and trolls also and bullies, they want you off the internet, and they're doing whatever it takes to get you off the internet, flag your videos, thumb down your videos, and everything else. And I'm not exactly complaining. I'm just trying to, empower those who have been through this, like myself, and just keep going. Don't give up. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to bullies. Don't listen to any of the negative talk. All right, no negative talk. Just keep doing your work. And listen, there's some people who make fun of my glasses. When I had my old glasses, and before I got new ones, and somebody told me on Facebook, said, "You look very nerdy with your glasses on." What's wrong? I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, whatever. I've been called every name in the book, and I've been made fun of. So I've been made fun of, and dude, it's like the insults are getting so old. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like, even if I tweet and Restless when they're heels, and I go along with the play, and they insult me, I'm like, oh, please, I feel like going, let me fall asleep here. Sometimes I ask some of these people, like, go back to the Comedy Store and pick up some new material or something like that. Because that insult was lame, and I enjoy my life. And just like, there's some days that, I wish I lived a life like a celebrity. And then all of a sudden, you read about it. And you read behind the scenes, like, being a celebrity is not all that cracked up to be. I'm not here I'm not here just to YouTube just to be famous, but like I said, the main purpose for me to be here on YouTube is to communicate with people that I have not seen in a while, and people wondering, where's Eric Lima? Where has he been? What's he doing now? And so I figured this is my way of saying, hey, I'm still alive. I'm here. I'm having a good time. My life is good and all that. And, plus I have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to communicate with them as well. But there's some people that don't have any of that. So that's why I said YouTube. I'm here. Hello, how you doing? Hello, Mr. Root Canal. Roddy Piper for you. So, anyways, and we get the humanoids and ham and eggers. Ham and eggers. I gotta say that correctly because gotta be careful what I said there. If you guys get easily offended, maybe you haven't watched any primetime wrestling with Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, you know what a ham and egger is. So you better type in that word, look it up, kids, because I'll tell you what, there's too many sensitive people out there as well. You say the wrong things, and you say a different meaning from the old school. It's like, and then all of a sudden they get on your case about it. It's like, I know what it means because I've been more educated than you guys are. So it's like, in life, people are going to make mistakes. I'll make grammar mistakes, grammar errors, and people get so super oversensitive to the point where you just want to go. And some people ask questions and all that. You're like, oh Lord, what in the world's going on? And then they make fun of you, and it's like, yeah, Pa, what did I? I'm trying to correct you here, and if you're going to be a young punk disrespecting me, you better watch it. The next words you say could get you blocked, and I had to block a lot of these punks because they don't know. And the thing here is that we have to, sometimes we want to teach them, we're trying to teach them the right way, and if they don't listen, like a Discord app, I had an incident on Discord app on the YouTube Games and Entertainment with a one Christian McKnight. We welcomed him into the group, and he typed in Korean. It's like, hey, can we, listen, can you type in English so we can understand what you say? We don't have Google Translate on here, so. And when he kept on doing it, and then he starts making fun of people and all that. And he starts, we play our games. I said, he's trying to interrupt us, and we're like, listen, Christian, we gotta stop this. We're playing the game. We're in the middle of the game. Can't interrupt. You're gonna have to wait till after. And all that. He kept right on going. And Rodney, fed up with it, decided to kick him out of the group because of that. And he thinks it's funny. And it's like, listen, dude, if you're gonna be that disrespectful towards us, don't bother coming in. Like, if you're going to be disrespectful towards me, you don't like any of my videos, don't bother watching them. Duh. I mean, simple as that, It's like, oh, my gosh, I have a lot of things going on. And you know, listen, like I say, if your life's that miserable, don't take it out on us. Oh, we're the good people. We're trying to, be entertaining. We're trying to have fun and all that. And if you're going to be disrespectful like that, the only thing I can do is block you. If I'll block you, it's not going to help you. Well, it's going to shut you up. That's what's going to do, And there's some guys out there who are so miserable to the point where girls on the internet, even famous models on the internet, will reject them. And models, ladies from another form of entertainment, which I will not mention, because, and they're trying, and this is of the adult entertainment industry, okay? And sometimes you want to get to know celebrities outside their work. Look at what are their likes, this one, what's their favorite food, and simple stuff like that. Don't get too personal. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like Howard Stern. What size, of the boobs and all that. I don't worry. I don't get, it's like, okay, I talk about, I said some models that like 80s and 90s music. I like 80s and 90s music. I like the old school music because that's me. I like retro music, retro video games. So listen, retro cartoons, Transformers, hello. Soundwave's my favorite Decepticon. Anyway, so, there's lots of people there I have in common with, There's some people I like game shows, like Press Your Luck is back. And so I'm corresponding with some people that like watching Press Your Luck. And explain, some people say, "Oh, what about the bonus round rules and all that?" It's a little different, and so it's something to, we want to get to know the people outside. This one person, Omid, who is possibly having a most miserable life ever. He probably had rejections from women left and right, so he decided to take it out on the women that have an Instagram and said, I'm deleting it. I'm getting this Instagram deleted, that Instagram deleted. I'm like, good Lord, this guy he was obsessed, with deleting women off the Instagram. And it's like, I know Instagram is, is trying to be safe and all that, but now, it's something that it's something that like if your life's that miserable and like you can't get a girlfriend and all that, don't take your anger out on girls on the internet. Don't take your anger out on anybody. I know you're trying to keep yourself from keep it bottled up and all that, but you gotta learn how to respect others, man. And if you learn how to respect others, they'll respect you back, and it's simple as that, And listen, my life is not super glamorous. It's not Hollywood glamorous. I mean, people make fun of me about that. It's like, you live in your parents' basement. You're a loser. You're a this. You're a that. Well, you humanoids can bite me on that one. I mean, seriously, it's like if you're that miserable and you harass me, at least I have a roof over my head. I live in one of the toughest cities in America. I live in the toughest cities in Massachusetts today. And we're trying to, and it's tough we're trying to get everything back to its, I don't want to say former glory or anything like that, get it back to where it once was wholesome and fun and all that. But unfortunately, a lot of things have happened, a lot of circumstances have happened and rulings and all that to the point where our city's riddled with crime and all that. And we're doing our best to bring the Whalen City Festival back to its former glory. And that was one of the ultimate goals to bring, made New Bedford so awesome, is what we had at the Whalen City Festival. When we had the Whalen City Festival, over 100,000 people will visit Buntwood Park at every second weekend of July. Until 2007 or 2006 or 2007 at one, where a 23-person brawl took place at the festival to the point where the police decided to cut the curfew down from 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and that affected a lot of sales. That affected a lot of things, and the festival started declining until 2014. They said they would cancel the Whalen City Festival, but they had the Family Fun Festival, and it was kind of watered down for the last 4 years. But now this year, a friend of mine, Mike Sylvia, is trying to bring it back to its former glory. And once we dot the I's, cross the T's, and all that, we'll get right on going. I'm excited. It's going to be a 4-day thing instead of the usual 3-day thing. And I think the WEML-TV Festival is going to be great once again. But it'll be one step at a time, one day at a time. They got some awesome sponsors. I can't wait for it this year. I want to thank Mike Sylvia once again. It's like, what I'm trying to say is, the bottom line is, to the haters and bullies out there, if you're having a bad day, don't take it out on others. Just say, I'm just having a bad day. I'm sorry. I'm having a bad day. I'm sorry. It's just like, listen, turn your day around. Do something fun with your life. Listen, if you guys own a Nintendo Switch, Super Mario Maker 2 is coming out in 6 days. If you reserved a copy for it, rub your hands and say, I want to get my creative juices flowing. And, on the last episode, I talked about talking to yourself that makes you highly intelligent. And Cecil Richardson, you said, you commented on a video, you said a lot of things that are awesomely true. You hit the bullseye right on it. It gives you creative juices flowing about what you do here on YouTube. And that's why I've been not as miserable. I've never been super miserable because I have a lot of things here I can do. And I'm very creative. I've always been a creative person since I was a kid growing up. Being creative. Okay, what can I do here? I watch a lot of TV shows, game shows, cartoons, and all that. And they bring the imagination up a level. I started going to church, praising the Lord and all that. That helped me, have confidence in myself as a person. And not only that, knowing that somebody up there loves me, to the point where I'm not going to give up on my life, and I got people that surround me and support me. And if you had a rotten childhood, I'm sorry, but I don't. I had a rotten childhood too, so to speak. But I overcame that, and you have to overcome whatever obstacles are in your way to get right back in your feet and go, I can do this. Chumbawamba's song, Tub Thumping, the chorus. It says a lot. I get knocked down and I get up again, but you're never going to keep me down. That I go by that credo a lot. I know it's a drinking song, but still, that chorus of that phrase of that song struck a chord in my brain. I'm like, okay, I get knocked down and I get up again, but you're never going to take me down. That's the attitude that I'm going to have, and that's it's like I have a family. I have a supportive family who have been nice and, who have been wonderful and nice and caring, and they love me so much. And I'm not going to be miserable because you guys, there's some haters and bullies out there want me miserable or they want me off the internet. I'll get off the internet in only three ways. One is if my family can't afford it anymore. Two, if something in real life have happened so much to the point where that takes more priority than being here, then I'll get off. Or three, if the Lord decides to take me home early, which I pray doesn't happen, but still, only when His time comes. Only when my time comes to go home and to leave this earth, then that will come. But right now, I'm enjoying my life. I'm having so much fun. I am going to be right here for all of you who need smiles and entertainment. I'm going to have some fun, and that's the way I'm going to go. And I am going to roll on. I don't care about the haters. I don't care about the bullies. But all I can do is pray for them. And so I should say, well, let me scratch that. I don't care about the attitudes of the haters, the attitudes of the trolls, and the attitudes of the bullies. If they have a miserable life, it's not my fault that they're having a miserable life. All right? They got to go and look at themselves in the mirror and say, why did I take my anger out on that person? Is it because I'm miserable? You know what? If people want to take their anger out on me, I don't appreciate it. I will not put their comments on my video at all. If they're going to be like that, then I got to block them because I block the bad. I take in the good, block bad. Like Happy Gilmore almost. Take in the good, block the bad. Kevin Nealon, psycho. So, anyways, I do appreciate the fact that I praise God for all that He's done for me and all that He continues to do. And you know what? I refuse to be miserable. I refuse to be miserable. I don't care. Because this is a good life. Hakuna Matata. No worries, man. I'm going to sit back, relax, kick, sit back, dance to music and all that. I can't wait for the WEML-TV Festival. I can't wait for the Portuguese Feast. This summer is going to be lit, as the kids would say nowadays. And I'll buy more stuff off Amazon and eBay. Wear shirts like these, the old school Transformers. I got a Ron and Miss Prime shirt. A Hot Rod shirt, I should say, before he became Ron and Miss Prime. I'm trying to, I think the next thing I'll do, hopefully get a Grimlock shirt in my size. That's what, and you can make fun of me. People can make fun of me all they want, but you know what? I'm not going to listen to those people anymore. I am not going to be miserable because they want me to be miserable. I am going to have some fun. I'm going to, I refuse to be negative. I'm like the New Day. I'm always have the power of positivity, the belief, and everything else, and what God has put in my life and what my parents have taught me at a very young age. I am thankful that I have a roof over my head. I don't care where I live in the house. I don't care if I'm in the attic. I don't care if I'm in the second floor, first floor. I don't care if I'm in the basement. I'm thankful I got a roof over my head. I'm thankful I have a job. I'm thankful I have a car. I'm thankful I have things that can help me get along in life. All right. Sometimes, do I wish I had a better job? Sure. I do. Sure I do. Like I say, the cleaning up people's trash at the mall is not my idea. It's not an ideal job for me, but nonetheless, it's a job. Nonetheless, I get paid for it. That's all that matters. And people just don't understand me at all. That's what it is. Folks don't understand. There's some folks out there that do not understand me. There's folks that I know in my life don't understand me. They don't understand. They probably look at me perplexed as anything else. I may be ranting on and on and on here, but you know what? I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of being me. Proud of being me. I am proud of being me. I'm proud of who I am. If you're not proud of being yourself, then you need to sit down. Take a good look at your life. Close your eyes. Search your soul. Search your heart. And try to find out what's wrong with you and how you can turn yourself around. Don't take your anger out on others by making fun of them. Don't take your anger out on others by flagging their videos or flagging their tweets for absolutely no reason. Listen, you don't like them, you don't like them. You don't have to tell us why I don't want people telling me why they don't like me. It's the same, we don't like you. It's like, there's people out there that, there are miserable people out there. We need to, I pray for them. I would pray, Lord, just touch their hearts when, send someone in their hearts to, help them, in Jesus' name. That's all I want, that's all I want is for people to be happy and just, and I know it's hard to be happy because a lot of tragedies happen in your lives and all that. Also, you got to be strong inside here, and be strong inside here. I know it's not that easy to do, but you know what? There'll become a time where a tragedy will fall upon your life, my life, or anything else's life, and it has to take what we got in here to say we can't give up. We got to go on. We got to move on. We got to keep going. We got to forge on. Ready to rumble. Hitting the car like the Knight Rider. Put it in turbo boost speed and then let it fly, baby. Let your life fly. Let it go. Let it go. Time to charge up, power up, and just get ready to go and fire all those missiles away and eliminate the negativity, eliminate everything else that will bring you down. Time to pick yourself up back, and you know what? Time to go and put all your problems into the Smackdown Hotel on the corner of Know Your Role Boulevard and Jabroni Drive. If you smell what I'm cooking, and the fact of the matter is that there's good people out there that are going to help you, and listen to me, to all the trolls, bullies, and haters out there, guys. Don't take your, please, I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. Do not take your anger out on those who haven't lived a good life. Ask them for help. Ask people for help. Ask people that love you for help. If there's people that love you in your life that love you, go to them to help. Say, listen, can I trust you? I need you to help me with this, this, and this. I'm feeling down. I'm feeling how do you do it? How do you manage it? Just keep going. Just keep your mind creative. Keep your creative juices flowing. Keep your mental juices flowing. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't worry about what's going on around you. You know, tragedy happens in your life. Find the strength to say, I'm going to be strong for my family. I'm going to be strong for my friends. I'm going to be strong for my loved ones. You know, there are times where people's going to knock you down, but you're going to be picked back up, and you're going to be ready to go, ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll, ready to rumble, ready to go, and say, charge, I'm going to go with my life, and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to make something of myself. It isn't easy. It isn't easy, but you can do it. It's amazing about how life is, and yeah, 6-2, 6-3, I should say. Oh boy, that's all right. We're up 6-3. See, 6-3. We're up 6-3. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. What's the Red Sox? You see, something like that happens. You know, I'm watching the Red Sox Toronto game. Okay, a Toronto player just hit a 2-run shot, but we still got the lead. We still got 6-3. We got the lead 6-3, and it's an amazing shot, home run shot. But you know, we'll be all right. Was it Galvis? Galvis that hit that? Holy crap! Hey. Okay, all right, that's fine. 6-3, and that's we're still leading. You know what? Listen, we get hit with one problem, and we're like, okay, I can handle this. I got this. You know, you got to be like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour. I got this. Okay, don't worry about a thing. All in all, bottom line is, don't feel miserable. Don't take your anger out on others on the internet. Please be respectful, and please, Hakuna Matata. Don't worry about the negativity. Block out the negativity. Take in the good. Take in the positivity. Feel the positivity. Okay? That's all I'm going to encourage you guys to say out there. I'm going to encourage everyone out there who's been going through a lot of things recently. We've had tragedies of loved ones and all out there. Try to smile. Try to be delight. Try to be the light to other people that are in mental darkness right now. Try to be their light, okay? And be their guiding light. I'm trying to do that for all of you guys here on YouTube and all over the internet. Please, I'm going to be staying here for a long time. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But my hair's going to get cut soon, that's for sure. I like to have a sense of humor about myself once in a while. And people that don't like my hair, I'm going to get it cut. Don't worry about it. I don't like my hair either sometimes, And a lot of people tell me, clean your room and all that good stuff. And look what I did. All that used to be full of books and all that. Now it's, I actually got a mirror now I can look myself into, just in case I want to put on a tie or dress something special for church. Hopefully my pastor comes back to preach tomorrow. That's going to be cool. Stomping Grounds is tomorrow. Hope you check out my picks and predictions for, 3 episodes ago? And check it out. Oh, boy. Ay. Okay. I think we get somebody warmed up in the bullpen there. Okay. So, 6-4. We're still up. We're still up by 2 runs. They got one guy coming in. What's it, Talese? Oh, boy. That's a big boy right there. He'd like to bust that ball up. That's a bitch. And then he goes, and boom. There you go. So, all in all, bottom line is this. Be positive. Smile. Take in the positivity. Block out the negativity. Block out the misery. Don't spread it to other people. Just be the positive light. Just smile. Okay? And feel encouraged. Be encouraged out there. Let God be your guide. Let His life and love and light shine upon you. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in the Lord, but all I can say, I'm encouraging you guys. Just be a positive person and have a positive attitude towards people. That's all I got for you. All right, that's all. That's a long-winded rant here, and I'm easily distracted by the Toronto-Boston game, so I do apologize for that. That's all the time we have on this show. It's episode 269. I should call this title. Um, uh, be proud. Being, oh, what can I call this title? Um, you know, take in positivity, block out negativity. That's what I should call that one. Take in the positivity, block out the. Take in the positivity, block out the negative. Take in the positivity, block out the negativity. That's what I'm going to call it. All right, this episode 269 is complete. Coming up, Super Mario Maker 2 is coming up. In a couple of weeks will be the WEML-TV Festival as well. And that's still going on as far as I know. We're going to see a lot of changes happening at the Dartmouth Mall soon. And next year including, as you know, Sears will be closing at the end of August. And I know I have jury duty coming up towards the end of August. So if I get picked, then I may not be on here for a while. But if I don't get picked, then I'll come back and do my regular thing, man. I'm always, it's been a crazy week for me as it is, and I'm glad this crazy week's almost over. So God's love, life, love, and light, and blessings to all of you out there. Catch you on the flip side. Remember, pay attention. You might learn something. Episode 269 of EML77 TV has been officially complete. I will upload this video, and I will see you episode 270. Peace out. Have a good day.